Greetings, brothers and sisters. This is Yasha Ben Israel coming to you live from the Yasha Ben Israel podcast show emanating from YouTube. You can catch me on Facebook, YouTube. You can catch me in the Lion's Den. Yes. Today's subject will be, will the elite exonerate Michael Nowak, aka Polight? Yes, we're going to talk about this. Michael Nowak, a young man who has entered into the conscious community. He came in the conscious community as a fast-speaking con artist. Okay, he did well by he touched the mind of SANETER, and SANETER saw a special gift in him that he was a fast, fork-tongued, slick talker. And SANETER liked that. SANETER enjoyed that, right? So SANETER backed Polight and fell in love with Polight and pushed him to the top. He pushed him to the top of the conscious community. SANETER has pushed so many crooks, frauds, con artists, pedophile, drug fiends, and drug sellers. You know, SANETER has promoted many of them on his channel. There are many on his channel that I know for a fact right now that are still selling drugs. But they want to lie to you and act like they're part of the conscious community. All right? The reality is that Polight has been arrested a couple of years ago, and his case is coming up on the 1st of March. And we need to be watching. We need to be paying attention, because word got back to me that the elite is trying to exonerate Polight, that they keep pushing his date back, and the word on the streets is that the Masonic Illuminati has got Polight's back, and they swear that Polight is going to be exonerated. The truth of the matter is this: Polight had full responsibility of this little young child, full responsibility. And this young child has reported that she has male semen on her face, on her clothes, on her neck, swollen lips. We have reports that it was even said that he was making her have oral sex. Okay, but he said that he didn't do it. Okay, and even if he didn't do it, if the little girl was with him, let's say somehow she got out of his custody somehow and found a little young boy she liked and did the wild thing with this little boy, the bottom line is she came back wetted up from another guy, and now Polight is being accused and charged for this. Well, if that is the case, then Polight himself saw the young girl and had the girl in his custody, and he is responsible for it. No more than me being responsible for my own daughter. And if my own daughter gets pregnant up under my watch, up under my responsibility, in my house, in my family's name, then I am responsible for it. I mean, being that this child is 14 years old, somebody is going to have to take responsibility for that. You know, this child can't go out and work. This child can't take care of that particular child. She's up under the age of the legal working age. So somebody has to take responsibility for that. If I left my children in your care and something happened to my children, you are responsible for it, whether you did it or not. Now, they're trying to say, I've heard some ridiculousness that goes as far as saying that the mother had went and got a condom that was used already and smeared it on the girl's clothes and face and this and that. But you mean to tell me that shouldn't walk, man? You mean to tell me you let a little girl walk out of the goddamn house with semen on her face, neck, and clothes, and you didn't see this? I mean, you getting ready to go to a party, man, where people, a fancy party. You go to fancy parties. You finna let a little girl go with you to a fancy party that has semen stains all on her clothes, neck, and body, brother? Is that what you fixing to do? Why would you taking a little girl to a grown-ass adult party, dude? Do you not know that we heard about the Harvey Weinsteins and all of these people who in Hollywood, what they do is go out and get little girls and have little sex rings with little children? Is that what Polight was doing? Was he grooming these little girls for these Hollywood sex parties and these Hollywood sex rings? Was that what he doing in reality? Why in the hell would a 37-year-old grown-ass man be parading a 14-year-old girl around to a grown-ass a Hollywood party? I tell you, people, y'all cannot let Michael Nowak get away with this. I'm telling you, every Israelite need to be out here right now preaching against this man, making videos against this man, and also going against SANETER, because SANETER is bringing a man that he know that is wicked. SANETER was the first nigga to expose him. I got a video that I've made, and I want to play it. I'm going to share my screen, and I want y'all to check it out. I'm going to share my screen here. All right, here we go.
Your favorite rapper has become a homosexual. So now you in contemplation. Should I condemn this man? Should I condemn him or should I not condemn him? That's what goes into your mind and your heart. And that's how they have tricked you. They make them your favorites. They make... Check this out, man. Bro, he's giving me makeup and doing my nails. At the same, look at my shirt. I'm a model for real. Runway Paris, don't play with me. You heard? Get it right. You like my see-through? Alright, that's enough. That don't look like stocking material to y'all? Like, you know when the girls wear the stock. Your favorite rapper has become a homosexual. So now you in contemplation. Should I condemn this man? Should I condemn him or should I not condemn him? And that's how they have tricked you. They make them your favorites. They make... Check this out, man. You ain't contemplation. That's what goes into your mind and your heart. And that's how they have tricked you. They make them your favorites. They make... Check this out, man. Bro, he's giving me makeup and doing my nails. At the same, look at my shirt. I'm a model for real. Runway Paris, don't play with me. You heard? Get it right. You like my see-through? Alright, that's enough. That don't look like stocking material to y'all? Like, you know when the girls
leggings
wear
and shit.
To church, like, don't that look like that same type of material? Come on, man.
The material that she used for leggings and stockings and shit.
Give you a little Prince vibe with that purple, right? Charles and Virgil. Beautiful action. So let me get this straight. Is this one of y'all favorite? This one of y'all
favorites? He said it's gonna be the favorite.
Snatch with an unbiased view.
they don't lie. But what they forget to tell you is people do. Social media influencer, motivational speaker is making headlines.
He said DNA don't lie, but what they forget to tell you is that people do. And the liars that we are watching is those judges, the prosecutors, and your lawyer, and you. Because the DNA don't lie.
Social media influencer, motivational speaker is making headlines. What they forget to tell you is
It's you.
they don't lie. But people do. Speaker is making every man is alive in Miami Beach tonight with the man known as Brother Polight. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Jawan, the suspect surrendered here at the Miami Beach Police Department earlier this week. Police charged him with sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl. We speak with his lawyer earlier tonight, who says that these charges are false. This is the mugshot of 37-year-old Michael Nowak Jr., also known as Brother Polight, to his more than 300,000 Instagram followers. Miami Beach police arrested. According to the police report, no girls in an after party.
The scenes that the public is not going to be able to.
Mother found her intoxicated and with severe swelling on her mouth and lips. It later states Nowak told the mother not to call police because it would ruin his career. Nowak was served with a DNA warrant in June and surrendered to police on Monday. Terrorist says the police report is only an allegation. And Nowak claims to have written more than 90 books. In an interview, he also claims to have several wives.
I keep it one, you know what I'm saying? I keep it a thousand. Actually. I got front either. You know what I'm saying? Wait, I keep it 100. Niggas be talking about keeping it 100. I keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I keep it a thousand. Actually. Attention for his online post, but now the social media influencer, motivational speaker, is making headlines for the wrong reason. NBC6 reporter Kim Wynn is live in Miami Beach tonight with more on the arrest of the man known as Brother Polight. Kim.
Yeah, well, Jawan, the suspect surrendered here at the Miami Beach Police Department earlier this week. Police charged him with sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl. We did speak with his lawyer earlier tonight, who says that these charges are false.
Yes, people. We got some more. We got some more stuff we want to see about this brother, because this is really, really, really sad that these people, I mean, Polight starts off. If you go back to the beginning of the video, Polight is pretty much telling you that how it's a part of the plan that they get you to like sexually deviant and bad people. And he is one of those people. He knows how it goes. Why is Polight having this little young child? All right. Why fucking why is Polight taking this little young child to a grown-ass Hollywood party that they come to find out it was closed. And when he found out it was closed, why he didn't take the little girl home? Why was he taking her to a party to begin with? Okay? Why? Why was a grown-ass man taking a little child to a party? This is crazy. Let's check this out, peoples.
What a God. Hey. Satan. See what it's about. That's what I really want to see. I'm trying to see what it's about. These niggas hold Mikey. Mikey, these niggas be on my dick so bad. These niggas watch me from a jail cell, man. These niggas watch me from a jail cell and be on my dick so bad, nigga. Niggas bitches. Niggas be writing academics about me, man. Telling academics to post shit about me. Niggas hoes. I ain't never paid attention to a nigga. Especially from no motherfucking cell, nigga. The fucking nigga watching me from. Then what a nigga say? A nigga say I cooperated. About what, you stupid bitch? Huh? About my wife? Huh? About my wife? Say, Ayana, get up. Get up. Come here. You talking about this girl right here? My wife? You talking about my wife? Inside my house that I paid for? Now her bitch ass daddy, nigga? Huh? And now her bitch ass daddy? I ain't never accepted not one thing from her in my life. Why? Cause y'all be playing on me, bitch. Like I need a girl for something. Nah, I give her anything she ever asked me for. I ain't never asked her for nothing. She bought me 2 pairs of shoes. I don't think I ever, huh? Tell me why this bitch ass nigga. Spoke. Why the
Crazy. This is crazy. This is very crazy. Now, we looking here, we see NBA YoungBoy disrespecting Floyd Mayweather. He disrespecting him. He telling y'all that Floyd, he calling this girl, which is his wife, his girlfriend, Floyd Mayweather's daughter. She's saying that her daddy, is a bitch ass nigga. This is what she's saying. I mean, this is what he's saying. Now, mind you, that the character of Floyd Mayweather in Hollywood is seen by the youth as a bitch ass nigga, right? I'm trying to find something else here. All right. Let's talk about these Beverly Hills parties.
This is where we get to get it in and work out. So this is 24/7 for us out here. We got pretty much everything we need down here to get it in as far as training is concerned. So this is just open to everybody that's in this building. Of course, we're in Beverly Hills. And, we got the yoga room down this side. And I also got the house on Arden. So if you want to have any time, you could drive over to my house.
Okay.
And this is like the little yoga room and shit. Then we'll go up. So like that, you ask the jacket, no. No, so Bentley, she keeps her car. It makes no sense. God, yeah. So it's cool.
Yeah. You see, so we see in Hollywood flexing. You know, I'm trying to find this video of this party, these wild parties that they be having. And I want y'all to know that this is where he was going to take that little girl to. These wild parties. You see? I'm trying if I can really find it. Here we go. No commercials, but now let's listen to this. This is crazy. bragging about his defense team, bragging about how he got the best defense team in the goddamn country. Oh boy, he swear he's tried. He's trying. He's trying. You finish sharing my screen.
Dang, man. All right. Your boy, Brother Polight, got himself messy situation, right? And before we get into this, I want to say that it's crazy. I was actually a fan of Brother Polight. I feel he's very intellectual, very smart dude, very smart brother. His background, his past is actually very motivational, inspirational. That's the way he come from, and all the things he's been through to get to where he is today. However, I don't care who you are. Right is right, and wrong is definitely wrong. And if you
That's right. That is right.
do something you shouldn't be doing, it's a must that you be held accountable for your actions. I don't care if you my own mother. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I'm gonna hold you accountable to your actions no matter what. I don't care, right? Like, it just is what it is, right? And as far as this whole situation with Brother Polight, man, it's very unfortunate, but like I said, it is what it is. You shall be held accountable for your actions, my bro. Now, what I'm gonna do is pretty much repeat what the reports are alleging happened in this case. For some of y'all that may have not been able to depict or make out what Michael Nowak, aka Brother Polight, is being charged with and the allegations against him. Now, after I make it clear, I'm gonna just give you guys my opinion and shed light on a few things that I found interesting about this whole situation. All right, and give my little opinion, whatever the case may be. Now, before we get into all that, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And I swear, it's lit here. So join one of the latest games on YouTube so you can stay updated with some of the realest content. Now, let's get straight into it, y'all. Now, when it comes to the conscious community, right? Over the past few years, Brother Polight has been heavily known. He's in the news headlines. Engaging in the sexual activity, dependency of a child. At home, but today he's in the news and known for something totally different. According to charges being held against Polight, Polight is being charged with sexual battery, engaging a child, and contributing to delinquency, dependency of a child. And these charges were brought about when allegedly the 27th of February this year, Brother Polight took a 14-year-old minor who was the daughter to one of the women he had relations with to a hotel in Miami. The 14-year-old ended up with Brother Polight after she had a disagreement with her mother. Brother Polight took a 14-year-old minor who was the daughter to one of the women he had relations with to a hotel in Miami. The 14-year-old ended up with Brother Polight after she had a disagreement with her mother. Polight will ask her mother to take her to an after party at a club in Miami so he could give them time apart to try and mend the disagreement between the two. Now, after realizing that the club was closed, Polight then took the 14-year-old to a hotel room at approximately 2 a.m, and this is where everything went downhill. Now, according to reports, he gave the young girl alcohol and narcotics and started dancing and touching her inappropriately, groping her breasts, thighs, and butt. Now, reports allege that he tried to force oral sex on her, forcing her head to his private area, and in the midst of it all, she passed out. Now, upon waking up from an unconscious state of mind, she was woken up to Polight forcing his fingers down her throat to force her to throw up, presumably to cause her to sober up a little faster. Police reports police reports state that the teen's mother found her intoxicated, possibly on drugs, with severe swelling to her mouth. Mouth and lips area. At this point, Brother Polight asked her not to call the police as this would ruin his career. She disregarded his statement and did so anyway. Now, as of June, he was served with a DNA warrant and surrendered to police Monday, which was August 16th, 2021. Now, David Torres, who is Polight's attorney, is denying all allegations, saying, quote, "There's always motive and a lot done behind the scenes that the public wouldn't be able to see." All right. Before we jump out the window, right, and automatically accuse this man, let's get some disclaimers out of the way. Now, when the attorneys say motives, that's a good point, because a lot of women out there use the whole rape and sexual assault claims as weapons. Now, some also use it as a way to extort celebrities or people with money. We've actually seen that happen before, but I don't know how true this is in Brother Polight's case, because let's remember that all of this is still he say, she say, and allegations until we get actual proof. But there's reports flying around that after being served with the DNA warrant, some of his DNA was actually found on clothing. Now, if any of that is actually true, there's no way he can get around that, because, like, why else would a grown man's DNA be on a young teen's clothing that was just in your hotel room, nonetheless? And you know what's funny as well? He was going on social media for a while, why, and now we know, because he actually came out, like, probably I think yesterday or the day before yesterday. It's crazy that this all came to me today, because he came telling people, I've been away for a little bit. I'm gonna go live explaining what's up, about Bob. I didn't see the live, so I don't know what he said, but I came across this story actually yesterday night. But I told myself I was gonna make a video about it this morning. So anyway, let's dig a little deep now. My first question would be this: where did the mother find her intoxicated child at and on drugs? Like, where? Because it says in the reports that she found her she found her daughter intoxicated and possibly on drugs. So where did she find her at? Was it in his hotel room? Right? And also, let's question, like, where was she the whole time that all of this was going on? And I think a lot of us should also question the mother as well pertaining to this situation, because I sense some type of, child neglect. I sense child endangerment. I sense that knowing how Brother Polight move in his occult-like ways, that maybe this was allowed for a period of time in a sense, and maybe something went wrong behind the scenes, and now she's coming out with all of this. Who knows? All right, follow me, y'all. Follow me. Now, as a 14-year-old, right? Think back to when you was 14. You have enough sense, especially these kids today, because the kids today, they are very advanced. It's just different. It's a different time. Now, you have enough sense at the age of 14 to also know that you should not be in nobody's hotel, especially a grown man's hotel that your mother has some type of relationship with, sexual relations with, at 2 o'clock in the morning. And we can't use the excuse of her being drunk neither, because reports say that he gave her alcohol allegedly after they went back to his hotel. You know, give her and was in there and they and XYZ. Right. So let's say as a kid you was just trying to go to the club and see how the experience was, because I get that part. Kids are going to be kids. They want to be inquisitive. They I never been to a club before. Let me try this out. But once you realize that the club was closed and y'all was going back to his hotel at 2 o'clock in the morning, you were supposed to call your mother like, listen, Ma, he bugging. He trying to take me back to his hotel. I'm trying to come home. I know that we probably not on good terms right now, but I need your help. Or call somebody. Call a friend. Call a relative. Oh, like I said, call your mother back. But then again, you got to think, man, with these young girls these days, who knows what she was looking to do actually. Now I know some of y'all gonna be like, oh, how you listen? I'm talking realistically. I don't deal with conspiracy and maybe this or no, he's just wrong. No, I'm dealing with reality. And like I said, I don't know, but I'm gonna hold everyone accountable in this situation. I'm not just going to tear Polight down, even though if these allegations are true, he is disgusting. I don't care what nobody say. He is disgusting. And the fact that some of this is already making sense and, putting him in a bad light, to me, he's already disgusting. But like I said, we have to hold everyone responsible, everyone accountable.
Technically, it was my body, but I'm
for their actions. In fact, let's look at the fact that him taking her to the club, right? Now, obviously, he must have done it before, because why else would he be allowed? You see what I'm saying? Be allowed to take her to a club with no questions asked, no nothing. As a parent, right? I know some of y'all parents, some of y'all mothers, or even fathers. I'm not speaking to the fathers. I know we like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. First of all, you ain't even going so much as the store with no man. So imagine a grown man telling a mother, yo, listen, I'm gonna just take her to the club with me tonight. And what? A 14-year-old going to a club with a grown man? What? Like I said, these are all things we got to look at, man. I'm not just going to sit here and be like, oh, no, we got to look at everything and hold everyone accountable. And the fact that he was able to take her to the club with no questions asked, it's obvious that they did that before. Follow me. Also, what was it that he planned on taking her to that was going to allow a fit period? Right. That's something that needs to be looked into as well. You see what I'm saying? What club was he going to that they was going to allow a 14-year-old to get in with this grown man? No matter, forget the grown man part. What club was going to allow a 14-year-old little girl to get into their club? Let's not also forget the fact that the mother okayed her 14-year-old daughter going to a club in Miami with a grown man. I can't repeat that anymore.
He said, what kind of club will let a 14-year-old girl in there? the kind that's those Hollywood clubs, you know, those Hollywood sex ring clubs, those Harvey Weinstein style clubs, you know, with the Illuminati sex rings. Yeah, those were the ones that, you know, you hear about the R. Kelly style, Michael Jackson style shit. Yeah, Polight was trying to get into that. That's what was going on for real, for real. And I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Oh, sellout ass nigga.
One-sided. I want everyone that's involved to be held accountable because this was a child. This was a child, bro, 14 years old. And this sort of reminds me of the R. Kelly case in a sense where no one held the parents responsible for their role in the situation. And I say that because you mean to tell me, right? Your young child, a daughter especially, is away from home for days.
Now, if they would lock R. Kelly up, R. Kelly was far more influential, far more deceptive, far more evil, far more wicked in the Illuminati's chain, was more valuable, had more money, and they are throwing away the key on that goddamn R. Kelly. They dropping charges just like they drop charges for Polight, but they also add more, just like they doing for Polight.
Weeks,
R. Kelly type shit.
Months, and literally no one is checking up on them. Why wasn't there charges brought upon the case? Why wasn't they held responsible? That's child endangerment. That's child neglect. Listen, right? When I was young, if I was late coming home so much as 30 minutes, matter of fact, so much as 10 minutes after that street light came on, my mother is calling everybody's house that she could possibly think of where I would be. And I gotta remember, at that time, it wasn't a thing for a child to have a cell phone, so that's why she would be calling around. And let's just say when I finally returned home after having her worry all night, y'all know what happened next. I got the beating of my life. And as a kid, it was worth it though, because you had fun. But the only problem was on your way home, just thinking of the beating that you was going to receive. That pressure is enough to make any kid go crazy. But anyway, back on subject, right? We have to hold everyone accountable. And also, just like the R. Kelly case, how was there eyewitnesses who seen R. Kelly hanging out with these little girls and didn't say a word? First and foremost, right? You mean to tell me that y'all grown adults see this grown man hanging with little girls that y'all know isn't his or related to him, and no one is saying anything? And this goes for Brother Polight's case too. Y'all seen this grown man hanging with this young 14-year-old, wherever they probably went out, because you know he probably went to the club, they probably stopped elsewhere, probably went to go get alcohol, whatever the case may be. And I don't care how grown y'all think she looked, you can always identify a child. And if you can't, something wrong with you, man. So y'all see him with her and no one questioned it. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing, right? Let me see my boy hanging with a girl that I think so much. If I so much as think.
Hey.
First of all, I'm gonna beat him up myself. Me and him is gonna get into it amongst each other before it could get out to anybody else. You just don't do that, man. There's certain lines you just don't cross. And messing with young girls is one of them. People got daughters, man. People got nieces. People got sisters. And I'm gonna tell you this, right? I'm not sure what the outcome would be, and I hope that it's not what it claims to be with Brother Polight. But I'm gonna tell you now, I don't care what conclusion they come to, because if in fact it comes out that he took a minor to a hotel room, period, he's canceled in my book. I don't care what DNA says. I don't care what this say. Oh, his motive. Listen, if he took a young child to a hotel room that's 14, this man is just as guilty as anything else he's accused of doing. There's no reason a grown man should be in any hotel room with a minor. I don't care what anybody says. And you know what's funny as far as the situation? I wonder where does this put him in regards to the people that surround him? Because you know whether they're guilty or not, anything sexually regarding a minor, when you're hit with that type of charge, that's worse. Like I said, whether or not that is here, these are the allegations that are on his way. Question is this: is the dudes that was around him going to treat him the same, or are they going to distance? Are they going to still be around? And this is the part where everyone true colors are going to start the show, and he's going to be in for a very rude awakening, because them same dudes that was around when everything was lit and fun, they're going to start distancing themselves away from him. In fact, I'm sure they're doing that right now as we speak. So when that happens, Polight is going to have to realize that it's just him. And it's going to be just him for a very long time, here on out, whether he's guilty or not. Them allegations, just by itself, carry a whole lot of weight. If you've been to jail before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. A pedophile can't lack a rapist. a sexual offender, they can't last in jail. And it also makes me question, matter of fact, his relationship, his friendship with Mayweather. Because y'all know him and Floyd was very close. He always say Floyd is his mentor. They had pool parties in Miami and Vegas together and all that. So now, with these charges being pinned against him, will him and Floyd's friendship remain the same? I'm sure Mayweather might distance himself as well for the betterment of his image. Because before you know it, if he continues to hang out with Polight, you're going to start seeing posts on social media about Mayweather hanging with an accused pedophile or XYZ. And that's what I'm saying. Nobody wants to associate themselves with someone.
The problem with that is that that's what they do in Hollywood. This is what y'all don't understand. And then you got people that know that, and they gravitate into this clown ass nigga because they think they want to get a piece of that devilish ass poison pie.
Around that, it's bad publicity. It's negative publicity, and this is how it works. And it's unfortunate, but that's how it goes.
That's how it should goes.
Right, wrong, guilty, or innocent. If you're being accused of anything sexually pertaining to a minor, nobody want to associate themselves with you. And now that I think about it, also, where does this put him with all the other girls he has around him?
With these commercials, I tell you.
Anywhere until you hear what happened when I signed up for an online program offering.
They're trying to destroy this video. That's what they're trying to do.
You know, because he has a couple women that's, around him because he believes in the whole polygamy thing and, things like that. So it's been alleged that all of this happened to a 14-year-old minor that was the daughter to one of the women that he was messing with. So does this put them on their P's and Q's about him being around them and their daughters and their whatever the case may be? Do they still continue to mess with him? Are they trying to show quote unquote loyalty? Ladies, and this is just a life lesson, period. Watch who you bring into your home. Watch who you bring around your children, boy or girl these days. It's not just a little, they're not just going after little girls, they're going after little boys too. You have to watch literally who you bring around your kids. Now, shouts out to Tasha K. She's the one that actually broke the story first and has been very firm on these allegations against Brother Polight. And to be honest, I don't see this on any social media blogs like that. So if it wasn't for her, this story.
Big ups to Tasha K, but we in the conscious community heard it first. We already knew. Tasha K was way late, but big ups for airing this chump ass nigga out on your program, baby.
Probably wouldn't even be as broadcasted as it is now. And also, if this don't teach us anything, y'all, I definitely hope this teaches you as a person to stay humble.
Again, with the Tasha K thing, we got to understand what's going on with that. When she began to air this clown ass nigga out, the elite began to start coming against Tasha K, and that's when she started getting threatened lawsuits, I think, with Cardi B and all of this other clown shit, all this clown so shit. She go after a male sexual deviant for attacking little girls, and she come at him. She comes at Cardi comes at Tasha K. Another sexual deviant comes at Tasha K. Over some other bullshit. I mean, this is really, really sickening. For the record, any Israelite that's associated with Polight that I see talking to him, whether it's over there trying to debate him, be all up in his face and shit, I'm just going to be honest with you flat out. I don't want nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Any friend of Polight's is not a friend of mine. That's just flat out. Yeah. Tazadaki, I've been in Israel, say, yeah, he's going through the rites of passage. Yeah, he's going through those. He tried to get those elite rituals. He bringing them little girls in, man. Them Hollywood sex rings, sex parties. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And Dr. York did groom him for it. He made in his image and likeness of his creator, Malachi Z. York. You darn Skippy. You know, yep. He's grooming, he taking these little girls, getting these little girls ready for these Hollywood sex parties. That's what they doing. They do that in Hollywood. I mean, you've heard it. You've been hearing it with your Harvey Weinsteins, your R. Kellys, your Michael Jacksons. I mean, you've heard I mean, just look up Pizzagate. You know what I'm saying? And Polight is an intelligent man. He knows about all of this stuff. And he's trying to get into the elite. The word is that the elite is trying to exonerate this man. I think the public should have a great, big, huge uproar. Michael Jackson had to pay $6 million to be able to free himself from such a accusation. Okay, and he did it out of court. This man ain't no Michael Jackson status. You know what I'm saying? This man has brought poison to the black community. And that's just a fact. I mean, there's no reason why this man should have been in fooling around with a little 14-year-old girl.
I remember before Brother Polight came into all his money, he was humble. You know, he was preaching the whole black standard and, you know, this, that, regards, you know, that the whole conscious thing. But it seemed like as the money came, he changed. And his argument would be that he worked hard and earned it and he's been through a lot for it. Now, yes, that's true. I understand. Enjoy your money. Enjoy your wealth. We work hard. We go through a lot, especially as black people. However, when you throw money in everybody's face and you build this hatred towards yourself from the people, when situations like this come about, you won't have any support. In fact, people will be quicker to cancel you and throw dirt on your name because they want you to crumble. Because they tired of you sitting here throwing money in their face. You know, there's people starving out here, man. And I've seen videos about this situation where people are just slandering this man's name left and right. They don't know whether he's guilty or not yet. And they already like, nah, he did it. But this is what happens. And in this video,
I mean, we don't care because the reality, man, I mean, his name should be slandered because that child was in his responsibility. That child was in the responsibility and the care of a grown-ass man. And he's responsible. Ain't nobody slandering shit.
Video, I tried to at least break it down and hold everyone accountable and point out everything I felt was questionable. So like I said, I'm not on his side. I'm not on any side. I'm just hoping that justice is served.
I'm saying if the little girl was hiding the ass and went out and did her own thing and came back, whether she came back with semen on her, whether she came back with DNA on her, liquor, drugs, fucking you name it. Whatever she went out, she came back pregnant, whether she came back with an STD, the bottom line is she left out the door with this grown man who is supposed to be a male, an alpha male, a protectorate of the black female. And he failed to do his job. Polight is responsible for whatever happened that night to that little girl. Flat the fuck out.
At the end of the day, there's a lot of things that put him in a bad standing as far as this case. So it's not looking good in my opinion. But let's see. The whole fact that he took a 14-year-old to a hotel room doesn't sit right with me. I don't care. Like, I don't care what else happened. I don't care whether he really did sexually touch her or anything. If you took a 14-year-old minor to a hotel room as a grown man, you're canceled in my book. I'm sorry. So,
thank you. Somebody got some goddamn sense around here. If you take a 14-year-old girl as a grown man to a hotel and to a party, a club, after hours, at midnight hours, nighttime hours, party hours, you responsible, bro. I can't fuck with you. It's just simple as that. I agree with my man.
Just make sure, y'all, whatever you're blessed with, whatever it is you've been seeking in life, when you finally get it, just remain humble, man. You know, run your course. At the end of the day, y'all, I'm going to leave that there. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so
I'm telling y'all, anybody over there, anybody, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. Anybody over there fooling around with Polight should be seen as wicked and devilish as Polight. And that's just the bottom line. That's the bottom line. That's crazy and it's wicked. What we got here? We got another comment from Tazi Dakiya in Israel in the house. He said the bottom line, he was supposed to be a father figure to her. He was involved with her mom. He is dead wrong. And I agree wholeheartedly with that. I got another video I want to pull up. And this should be talking about his court case. This should be letting us know when he should be going back to court. I'm going to put it on my share screen. Get rid of that. Share the screen to when is this joker going to court? So we can be watching out. I'm going to be watching. Y'all ain't finna pull the wool over my ass. And I'm finna start preaching. I'm about to start preaching hellfire messages against these devils. All right. This video is entitled The State versus Michael Nowak. This is on Smash Rockwell's page. Hey, to all of the content creators who out here looking out and keeping on to what's going on, informing the people, and peace, big ups to you. You know, I want to let y'all know that hey, I thank y'all for creating this content, and I'm also reserving the right to use this under under the laws, fair usage, for education, entertainment purposes, So we're going to get to this video here.
The reset. He's trying to speak well about the
until the 32-minute mark. So I'm going to go to the 32-minute mark. And judgment upon the wicked. I'm sorry, y'all got me.
just so that and it makes it reset.
Is on the calendar, page 11. There apparently are people who shown was continued. It was an agreed motion to continue. And so just to let everybody know, it's being continued and on May 1st, 2023. All right, so everybody who was here on the Michael Nowak case, it has been continued, agreed by both sides for May 1st, 2023 for trial. If you need that. So let's go back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we did need the interpreter. Thank you. Good morning, sir. I'm good, thank you. If we can have you sworn.
Sir. Do you swear affirm to interpret from English to Spanish, Spanish to English to the question asked and answer given to the best of your ability?
Yes, sir, Mr. Clerk, certified contemporary idea.
Thank you. He's in the box. All right, what is the defendant's name? Flores. Oh, Suarez, page 24. Was this Mr. Peters?
Okay, we see he goes to trial May 1st. We need to be watching that. We need to be watching these vultures in the African American community, you know, trying to make our lives a living hell. You know, that's a living hell to have to live, you know, in a world that makes it okay for grown ass men to be toiling around and playing around with little young ass girls, man, with babies. You know, that's a living hell. And anybody who think that's cool need to be punished and exposed and brought to the light. With that being stated, May 1st, 2023 will be the date that the trial starts for this pedophilic maniac called Polight. Yeah, I never wanted to debate him. I never wanted to talk to him. I never thought he was enlightened or anything. I seen Satan in him from the beginning. You know what I mean by Satan? I mean adversity, you know. But there's some other videos out here. You know, I'm going to try to see where we are here. Okay. I'm looking at my history. My history got some good videos. I was going to call it call it a night, but there's so much information out here on this guy. I'm gonna show a couple more videos. I got one good one I want y'all to check out. Here we go. Here goes a series right here. Check this one out. Oh my goodness, don't you hate when this happens? You wind that back.
Make a wish. I got everything already. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
So y'all gotta let me know. I got so many different nicknames. I got 1,000 different real names. So when y'all saying happy birthday, y'all gotta know his name.
Money made all day. Money made all motherfucking day.
So I got to make a wish. No. That Billy I made. So my wish, just from this February to next February, is just for my team to be drama free.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
That's all I ask.
That's right.
Go look on the flyer. People that really keep on the flyer say trauma free. Go look. Hey, real, keep on the flyer. On the flyer say
Drama free. That's what I'm talking about.
Brother Polight.
My brother, birthday, man.
Thank you, Brother Polight. I want to let the world know Brother Polight has been behind me for years.
Facts.
For years. I'm talking about Dubai, Japan, all around the world.
That's right.
Now we're in Aruba. I mean, he's not just Brother Polight, he's my brother.
That's right. Family, man.
Follow his movement. Smart man.
You already know.
Brother Polight.
Hey, you should come. Hey, let me take you.
That's a real freaky nigga. He sure got to make sure he put them women in there, don't he? You know.
Happy birthday to Champ, man.
Now you see, Merriweather just told he's messing his name up, fooling with this guy. You know, Merriweather just told all of us that he was the guy that you go to when you want to get your credit repaired and all of this, right? This is what Merriweather said. Let's see what others in the black community has to say about that. There's others out here who says different. Let's see what young Pharaoh had to say about that.
Purdue University Global, world-class education.
Let's see what young Pharaoh had to say. This every time.
Got some court papers in the mail.
Storm.
Global.
Say about this. Oh my Lord.
Recordings
Here comes
just got
another
better.
commercial. This is crazy.
Hey, it's
3 commercials before the
Dana from
damn
Street.
story. Boy, they just don't want
Tone is some real money in the room.
real.
Why do you claim Brother Polight scammed you?
Because I talked to that man on the phone, and this is gonna sound crazy as fuck, but at the time I was gullible enough to believe it. So he hit me with the same, there's no disrespect to the Moors, he hit me with the same, they be talking about that Moorish science sovereignty, it's secure party creditor, you on parole, I could get you off parole, the government don't have no all that good talking jigaboo. And I gave that the $550 for a secure party creditor package or whatever it was called off his website. Matter of fact, I'm still got everything throughout my flash drive backed up. You would never get rid of it. But with that being said, so I send the bread. I talked to him and his wife. I send it. This information. This shit got to be scammed. So researching. And I'm not making a number up, y'all, because I'm not a hater. I'm never trying to stop somebody bad. As a matter of fact, y'all go find this attorney named Attorney Ike Speaks. She's a federal attorney. And according to her, just in 1 year alone, Polight scammed for like $600,000. That's just in 1 year. The reason he left Brooklyn is because the feds was trying to get him at one of his events for scamming, and then he ran to Cali. Then when they tried to get him in Cali, he ran to Miami. So I'm just letting y'all know this is what they do. Now, long story short, when he scammed me, he tried to ghost me. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to New York anyway. This guy invited me, and I know that this is SANETER right-hand man. So I'm like, I ain't even going to press the issue too much. I'm going to just wait till I get there before I can't scam me.
There it is. Let's see let's see if there's any other people out here who would tell you that that's a good thing to hire Polight to be an investor for you. Let's see what this brother had to say.
By the charges. I'm gonna tell you what I'm about to charge. This brother Polight crap is a scam. Taking calls hard, making money and losing day trade. And so I take his course to see what else is out there. Right. First of all, dude course takes a month to start. Right. It's $100. Ain't no big deal. But first week, like even the platforms they're using bullshit, right? Like the trading platforms. And I ain't gonna go into it, right? They're using Webull and Robinhood. Like, yeah, fuck it. Damn. I'm gonna edit that out. And and dude, I'm sorry. Dude is like but first week, dude talk about some basic stuff, how you gonna get you to the money ASAP, right? But then you ain't getting to the money. The second week roll around, dude ain't even got the course. So now we 5 weeks into this thing, right? Dude holding on to my $100 for 5 weeks, right? I ain't learned shit, right? So I tell a dude, give my money back. Some dude named BJ called me up, right? And he's super insecure and stuff. And BJ, like my phone died. That's why I'm about to charge it. BJ calls me back talking about some, we got a no refund guarantee. Is there any reason why you decided this course to be taken? Like, I got the emails, y'all rescheduling and all this kind of stuff, and we're gonna do it this week and that week. Like, bro, like if this stuff pre-recorded, and then it was pre-recorded. You made me wait a whole month for something pre-recorded. It's not even live. If this stuff pre-recorded, bruh, this it don't even make sense. So my phone hangs up. Dude calls back on a different line, like he's some chick I'm arguing with at fucking 14 or something, right? Like, see if I blocked his number. Like, dude, I ain't blocked your number till after you call me from another phone line to be secure that I didn't hang up on you, right? My phone died, dude. Anyway, it's a scam. It's on American Express. I'm gonna get my money back, but I just want y'all to know. Like, there's
Wow. This is crazy. Floyd Mayweather. Man. I don't know what to say about you, dog. I don't know what to say about you giving out bad advice. I guess you got a lot of money to lose, man. You got a lot of money to lose out here, dog. These people right here ain't got that kind of money, man. To be playing them kind of games y'all play, man. The microwave restoration scam.
In 2019, didn't get anything out of it, didn't get any dollar out of it. Paid my little $2,000. As a matter of fact, how I even got the money, I got a settlement from a car accident. I got $22,000 from a settlement in a car accident, and I spent 5 of that $22,000 with Brother Polight, and didn't get a single dime back. That's my dumbass. That was my dumbass fault, you know. Yeah. So, yeah, if you want some credit restoration, microwave, don't give him your money. Don't give him the money, and he's gonna offer a hotel after that, and he might help some of y'all. He might not help. He ain't gonna help most of y'all, you know. I think Brother Polight is broke. He's using other people's names to buy all these hotels and all these cars. He's doing everything off everybody else's name, everybody else's credit, everybody else's. He's not using his own stuff to get all the stuff you see on his Instagram. And be careful for all these reviews. How these scammers get us with these reviews is, oh man, this is the best class ever. And dude, if they don't show a piece of paper with a that's signed by a judge or signed by the Better Business Bureau, whatever, if you don't see legitimately like what's going on paper, stop believing that somebody made $1 million or maybe $100,000 off X, Y, and Z. Anybody can write a review and said this thing helped me and I suggest it. Okay, what does that prove? Like what physical evidence do? So my people gotta stop being so, well, I'm gonna be honest, y'all ain't my people. Just because you black don't mean you my people. I'm gonna get that out the way. And because like all black, because the people that Brother Polight is taking advantage of is people that are ignorant. I was ignorant at one particular time. I'm not ignorant no more, you know. So yeah, he's lying. For those who are just innocent and just, you know, about to make that mistake, don't make that mistake.
Yeah, y'all. Yep. That's it. That is it. Let's look into the chat. We got Tori Yehoshua in the house. What's up, Tori? I sent you the link if you like to jump on. Tazaki bin Israel say, the wicked elites are messing with your page, Aki. Yes, they is. And they is, man. They don't want this message to get out. They don't want me to let the world know that they're trying to let this rapist pedophile loose like a wild animal into the black community again. You know what I'm saying? And they don't think that I know that. And they don't think that I'm going to tell my people. Now, if y'all don't do anything about it, that's on y'all. But my job is to cry loud and spare not. And that's what I'm going to do. You know, I am a whistleblower. I'm sorry. I'm a whistleblower for wickedness. I ain't in no gang. You know what I'm saying? You can call me a snitch all you want to. You know, I am telling my people, do not support this man. You know, watch out for May 1st. They're going to try to pull the wool over our eyes. You know, I think that we should raise hell. We should disassociate ourselves with any Israelite that is associating themselves with this man. We ain't got nothing to debate with him. We ain't got nothing to talk to him about. If you got anything to say to him, it should be open rebuke and reproof. Anything other than that, you don't have nothing to say to Polight. You know, again, because the fact of the matter is that he had no business taking a 14-year-old girl to a club. He had no business taking a 14-year-old girl to a motel. And whether he actually did, whether the semen and the DNA actually belongs to him or not, it's not important. Like I said, she could have been hot in the ass and went over around the corner and saw some little boy she liked. But at the end of the day, whether that girl came back wet like she did, whether she came back doped up and alcoholed out like she did, whether she came back with STDs or even pregnant, Polight, Michael Nowak, was the grown man responsible for that child. I am here to tell you, if you put your child and you trust your child in the care of a grown-ass man or a woman or a full adult, and anything happened to that child while that child is under that adult's care, then that adult is responsible. That being that, you know, I'm going to end the show. And I'd like to thank Tazadaki Abin Israel, Tori Yehoshua. Who else came in here with us? Yeah, many others that came by. There was others. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you dearly. I am going to exit on out of here. And again, shalom, shalom.